This just in, the Department of Education just released the application portal through which you can file your request to have the United States government forgive up to $20,000 of your student loan debt. On Wednesday, October 12th, 2022 at 5:41 p.m., I received the following email from the Department of Education reading, Biden-Harris Student Debt Relief Application Preview. This week, the Biden-Harris administration previewed the Student Loan Debt Relief Application Form. Here's what you need to know. The application will be available later this month. It's short, simple, and will be available online at a .gov URL. The government is emphasizing that the application will be on a .gov URL because there are several people that are trying to scam other people, claiming that they will facilitate the debt relief program. In other words, make it easy to get your debt forgiven. You don't need to log in and provide any documents to apply. So if anyone tells you you have to provide any documents, it's false information because this is coming straight from the government. Federal Student Aid will reach out directly once you've submitted your application. If you need to provide additional information, you will be able to fill out the application on both mobile and desktop devices. I filled mine out on my iPhone. Here is the application that loads up on Twitter. I'm not sure why. Well, I guess that's the announcement. Today, the U.S. Department of Education is previewing the Student Debt Relief Application Form. Here's the latest. So this is just a video of or a GIF of the application, but this is the email that I received today, a couple of hours ago, that linked directly to that application. Here it goes right here. Apply for student debt relief during the beta launch. You signed up to be among the first to know when the Biden-Harris student debt relief application is available. If you've been watching any of my previous videos, when I first discussed this on my previous video covering the student debt relief program, I linked you. I told you to go ahead and subscribe to our newsletter at bit.ly/NeilRaw. You will encounter this form right here. You'll enter your email address and your first name, and you'll receive a link to our spreadsheet where I list links to information, resources, and application portals to grants for everyone. And on the free education tab, because it is a source of free education, I have a link to this page. It was the announcement where the Biden-Harris administration listed all the eligibility criteria and the way that this student loan debt relief plan would work, who would qualify, etc. And it linked to a form where you could leave your contact information. So if you haven't done so as yet, click the subscribe button and click the bell notification. Stay on top of every financial resource that I encounter to help you thrive in this country, to finance your business, market it, and be able to operate efficiently and do whatever it is that you want to do with your life. Yes. And then I also have included a link to the application, linked from that email I received this morning. So it requests simple information: first name, middle initial, last name, former last name. I still have some student loan debt. You enter your social security number here. You confirm your social security number. On my phone, there is a button, like if you enter a number, right here. As a matter of fact, it's on here too. So if I enter the number 8, you can show your social security number just to ensure that you are entering your social security number correctly, so they are able to see you and able to see that you qualify because you received the Pell Grant. Your date of birth, phone number, email. You confirm your email. You read through this material. I request federal student loan debt relief of up to $20,000. If requested, I will provide proof of income to the United States Department of Education. I understand that if I fail to do so by March 31st, 2024, or if my income does not qualify for federal student loan debt relief, the relief will not be processed. I verify that I am the individual named above. I affirm that one of the following is true for 2020 or 2021. I made less than the required income to file federal taxes. I filed as a single tax filer and made less than $125,000. I was married, filed my taxes separately and made less than $125,000. I was married, filed my taxes jointly and made less than $250,000. I filed as a head of household and made less than $250,000. I filed as a qualifying widower or widow and made less than $250,000. If you filed federal taxes, your income requirements are based on your adjusted gross income, which tends to be lower than your total income. Your AGI can be found on line 11 of the IRS Form 1040. I certify under penalty of perjury. You click that button and then click this submit button. Once you do so, you will get that email and you'll get this image right here. I did this on my phone real quick, just in case the website crashed. I did it as fast as I can. I was in the middle of my 300 plus pull-ups set. Beta launch, we're accepting applications to help us refine our processes ahead of the official form launch. If you submit an application, it will be processed and you won't need to resubmit. Thank you. Your application for one-time federal student loan debt relief has been submitted. We'll send you an email to confirm we received your submission. Next steps, if you further scroll down, we'll process your application. We'll review your application, determine your eligibility for debt relief, and work with your loan servicer to process your relief. Unless you hear back from the United States Department of Education or your loan servicer, you don't have to take any other action. We'll contact you if we need additional information. We may need additional information from you to process your application. If we do, we'll contact you by email with additional instructions. The following are examples of situations where we'll follow up with you. We need additional documentation from you to verify your income. So perhaps you may have to file one of those forms that you filed to apply for an economic injury disaster loan that authorizes the Department of Education to yank your tax return so they can verify that you indeed don't make more than the amount that disqualifies you. If you were enrolled as a dependent student anytime between July 1st, 2021 and June 30th, 2022, we may need information about your parents' income. We cannot match you to our loan records based on the information provided in your application. So the application is fairly simple because that's all the information they need so they can search for your information for everything that they have logged in their databases. So whether you qualify based off income, whether you received the Pell Grant, any information that the Department of Education has on you, all of that has to be accurate. That's why you may want to click that Show SSN link so you can see your Social Security number and you can ensure that you are entering it in correctly. We'll keep you updated along the way. We'll notify you when your application has been approved and sent to your loan servicer to process your debt relief. Your loan servicer will notify you when your debt relief has been applied and will share any additional information such as updates to your outstanding loan balance and updated monthly payment amount if you still have a balance. Get more information for additional details on student loan debt relief, including how debt relief will be applied to your loans. Go to the student loan debt relief page. I've linked you to those student loan debt relief pages on the spreadsheet you could find by subscribing to our newsletter. On the welcome email, you receive a link to our newsletter. Beware of scams. You might be contacted by a company saying that they will help you get loan discharge, forgiveness, cancellation, or debt relief for a fee. You never have to pay for help with your federal student aid. Make sure you work only with the U.S. Department of Education and our loan servicers, and never reveal your personal information or account passwords to anyone. Our emails to borrowers, I've got a full screenshot so you could read that. That's important. Our emails to borrowers come from noreply@studentaid.gov, noreply@debtrelief.studentaid.gov, or ed.gov, public.gov, delivery.com. So the emails that you receive from the Department of Education will only come from those email addresses. You can report scam attempts to the Federal Trade Commission by calling 877-382-4357 or by visiting reportfraud.ftc.gov. Now, I will address something that's been plaguing my channel and several other people's channels. There are a number of people claiming to be me. They use the same avatar that I use on my channel. Nonetheless, they're not me. If they have a phone number next to that avatar, next to the icon that represents my channel, it's not me. I've not given you my phone number as yet. Perhaps I'll do so. I will do so in the future. I just got to line everything up, and then I'll be able to speak with you. I am not offering any paid services right now. The only thing I do is sometimes I link you to some stuff and I'm partnered with some people, but if someone claims to be me or another channel that has several thousand subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, it's typically a scam. Don't fall for it. Don't call these people. I've got replies from people stating that I've called you and you haven't gotten back to me, and why does it cost so much? And listen, it's not me. It's not me. They're impersonators. You will only see me responding with my avatar, of course. It reads Rod Squad, and there's going to be a check mark verifying that it is indeed me that is responding to your email. But I'm not linking. The thing I link you to is my email address, rodsquadhq@gmail.com. That's it. That's all I have for right now. Or I'll tell you to email me or I'll link you to our spreadsheet. That's about it right now, which is absolutely for free. I don't charge you a dime. And once you've submitted that application, you will get an email just like this. Your application for one-time federal student loan debt relief has been submitted. We received your federal student loan debt relief application submitted on October 15, 2022. I just did it. We'll process your application, we'll review your application, determine your eligibility for debt relief, and work with your loan servicer to process your relief unless you hear back from the U.S. Department of Education or your loan servicer. You don't have to take any other action. We'll contact you if we need additional information. I just read through all this stuff. In the event they need to verify your income or verify your parents' income, watch the video you see on the screen right now so you can see my previous video on the announcement that includes more details on the eligibility criteria so you can have the federal government forgive up to $20,000 of your student loan debt.